Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is February 16th, 2025, and with Jonathan Tah most likely joining Barcelona, the question is, who will Jonathan Tah replace since we do have many center backs? I'll let you know the answer. Also, Marcus Rashford still wants to come and join Barcelona. And finally, Barcelona will reportedly or are reportedly not as interested in Nico Williams as they were this past summer. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Bo, and we'll begin this video by discussing Jonathan Tah, the 29-year-old German center back whose contract is set to expire this summer, making him a free agent, and with many reports indicating that Barcelona have already reached an agreement with the player so he can join Barcelona come this summer per the petition of Hansi Flick. The big question remains, who will Jonathan Tah replace? Because Barcelona are going to have to let someone go in order to bring Jonathan Tah, because we have too many center backs. We have Íñigo, Pau, Ronald Araujo, Andreas Christensen, Eddie Garcia, 5 center backs. So someone will have to leave to make space for Jonathan Tah. And of course, the question is, who will it be? Now, in the case of Pau Cubarsí and Íñigo Martinez, they're the 2 starting center backs, so no way any of them will leave to make space for Tah. As far as Ronald Araujo, he just renewed, so most likely he's not going to be leaving. So of course that leaves Andreas Christensen, and it's reported that the club will be open to hear offers for the Danish center back this summer in order to make space for Jonathan Tah. Now, if you think about it, it does make a little bit of sense. I would hate to see Andreas Christensen leave. I think he's a great center back. But if you look at the finances, it makes absolute sense. After all, both Christensen and Tah are the same age. Well, Tah is 29, Christensen is 28. They both have similar market value, around 20 million euros. Christensen arrived for free, so he is fully amortized, so we can sell him for 20. Jonathan Tah would also be arriving for free, so you would be replacing a center back for a center back around the same age, same value, same everything, but you would be making 20 million, whether if you keep Christensen and not bring Tah, you miss out on those 20 million euros. So financially speaking, makes sense, but of course I would hate to see Christensen leave because I think he's a great center back. But I do want to hear you guys' opinions. What do you guys think about Barcelona willing to listen to offers for the sale of Christensen to make space for Jonathan Tah? Let me know down below in the comment section. Now, on to the next bit of news, because it's reported that Marcus Rashford still wants to join FC Barcelona. Now, as you know, Barcelona tried very hard to sign Marcus Rashford on loan during this winter transfer market. But, of course, Barcelona needed to offload someone in order to bring in Rashford. And since Barcelona couldn't offload anyone on time, Marcus Rashford ended up joining Aston Villa on loan until the end of the season. And while it's reported that Marcus Rashford, despite joining Aston Villa, he still wants to come to Barcelona. He wants to come to Barcelona in the summer. And it's reported that he's going to take the opportunity of being at Aston Villa to regain his form, prove himself, and impress Barcelona so he can join the Blaugrana club during the summer transfer market, since, of course, Manchester United don't want anything to do with the player. He also seems to have moved on from Man U, and it seems like his next target would be Barcelona. Now, of course, I will also ask you this question. Would you guys like to see Marcus Rashford in Barcelona in the summer? Let me know down below in the comment section. Now, on to the next bit of news. Since we did mention Marcus Rashford, as you know, Barcelona will be looking to reinforce the left wing during the summer. That's the #1 priority for the club. Deco confirmed that in a previous interview, which I covered in a previous video. So we do know that Barcelona will be in the market to sign a left winger. Of course, there are several options that Barcelona are considering. The #1 option, which is Jan Laporta's favorite option, is of course Rafael Leao, who, as I told you in yesterday's video, AC Milan have decided to part ways with him. They want to build a project around Joao Felix. Makes no sense to me, but whatever, that's their decision. AC Milan want to build a project around Joao Felix, and instead they want to offload Rafael Leao, which of course would be a good opportunity for Barcelona to try to sign him, but the problem is his price. His market value is 120 million euros. His release clause is 175 million euros, so makes this option almost nearly impossible. And from Jean Laporta's favorite option, we move on to Deco's favorite option, which is, of course, Luis Diaz, the 20-year-old Colombian winger who's currently at Liverpool. He is Deco's favorite option. The player has said on multiple occasions that it's his dream to play for Barcelona. But of course, another problem would be his price, just like Rafael Leao. Now, Luis Diaz does have a contract until 2027. He has not renewed yet. So if he doesn't, there is a chance for Barcelona to try to sign him. But again, his price will be a big problem. So this operation will also be nearly impossible, not impossible, because nothing is impossible in football. Which brings us, of course, to the most feasible option, Nico Williams, who we've talked about a lot. Barcelona tried to sign him this past summer, but he decided to stay at Athletic Club de Bilbao. He still hasn't renewed, so his release clause remains at 58 million euros, which makes it a very feasible and affordable option for Barcelona. However, it's reported that Nico Williams has lost a lot of weight in the eyes of the club for two reasons. The number one reason is that Nico Williams' performance has not been on the same level as it was during the Euros this past summer, or even during last season with Athletic Club de Bilbao, where he so far has only scored 4 goals and provided 5 assists in 30 matches. But that's not the only reason why Nico Williams has lost weight. The other reason is the relationship with Athletic Club de Bilbao, which has become a little bit broken between both clubs, because Athletic Club de Bilbao mounted this whole marketing and media attack on Barcelona when Barcelona were trying to sign Nico Williams. And of course, this whole Negreira case, where Athletic Club de Bilbao have been very vocal against Barcelona in regards to the Negreira case. Even again, there's no evidence of anything. So because of those two reasons, the tension between both clubs and Nico Williams' underperformance during the season, it's reported that he has lost a lot of weight in the eyes of Barcelona, which could mean that Barcelona could look for other alternatives in the summer transfer market, which of course I would like to ask you, who would you guys like to see Barcelona try to sign in the place of Nico Williams? Let me know down below in the comment section. Now we will end today's video with the news of Frenkie de Jong, because it seems that the player is not going to be willing to sit down in Barcelona until towards the end of the season. Now, as you know, Barcelona sent Frenkie de Jong a contract renewal offer over a year and a half ago, which went unanswered. As such, Barcelona got sick and tired of waiting and said, you know what, Frankie, that offer is off the table. It's expired. If you want to stay at the club, you're going to have to come to us and ask us to stay, and then we can sit down and negotiate. And of course, Barcelona would want Frankie to lower his salary, assuming he wants to stay and assuming he approaches the club first. But now it's reported that Frenkie de Jong and his agent are not going to be willing to sit down with Barcelona until towards the end of the season, because it seems that Frenkie de Jong first wants to finish the season, see where he sits in Hansi Flick's plans, whether Hansi Flick is going to count on him as a starter, as a sub, how many minutes he's going to get, etc. Once he figures out where his place is in Hansi Flick's plans, then they'll try to approach the club to see, or to try to negotiate a contract renewal, which again, as I've said many times, at this point, I'm sick and tired of Frenkie de Jong. Yes, he's a very good midfielder. Yes, he's very talented, skilled, etc. But he has been nothing but inconsistent in his performance. We have spent way too much money on this player in exchange for what we've gotten as far as performance on the field, and with the total disrespect of not even having the courtesy of answering the phone and saying, yes, I want to stay, or no, I don't want to stay. I'm sick and tired of Frankie. I really hope he leaves. I really hope Barcelona sell him for a lot of money. But of course, I want to hear you guys' thoughts, so let me know down below in the comment section. All right, that is all for this video. I did upload another video before this one. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Visca Barça.